guys, it's Janet here with a fun Project Life page for you. One of the things that I love about Project Life is that I can easily use the wonderful pre-designed Project Life cards, and Stampin' Up! Has a lot of beautiful exclusive kits, or I can dig way deep into my craft stash. Actually, I don't have to dig very deep. And I can create my own using elements and papers and things that I love. And it's actually very easy to do. So I'm going to put this page together for you. It is one of our many pocket pages. We have quite a few different designs, and they're all sold in variety packs, so this is great. Project Life is a style of memory keeping that is designed to be anything you want it to be. It can be extremely quick and easy where you're just putting photos in and you're simply just using grid cards to make some notes about those photos. You can use photos with a few of the pre-printed Project Life cards, or you can get elaborate like you would with traditional scrapbooking. We also have traditional 12 by 12 page protectors, so you can mix it up a little bit. A traditional 12 by 12 for the opening or the closing of a story, or a 12 by 12 for one part of a 2-page spread. So lots of different options for you. So let's go ahead and let's work on putting this page together. What I used our Party Pop-Ups Thinlits, and these are designed to actually be pop-up cards, but they are great elements on your projects. And I recently did a video showing a gift card with this one and a really fun hip hip hooray congratulatory card with this one. And so when you're working with these, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to end up die cutting them with a Big Shot, and a Big Shot's an amazing tool for any type of crafter to have in their craft room. And I went ahead and I die cut the words Happy Birthday. Now, to get the little paper pieces out, the quickest and the easiest way is to work with a little foam brush and our Sizzix Big Shot tool. And all of the information about the supplies that I'm working can always be found on my blog at remarkablycreated.com. And I'm just going to give it a little gentle rub. A lot of times you would already have this on top of it, laying over it. But because I had cut several pieces for the classes and the videos that I was teaching today, I had pulled this one off. But normally you would be rubbing it across, the bristles poking their way through the little holes and through all of the little openings. So we're just going to go ahead and do just a little bit more rub here. There we go. And again, you can see it didn't cut the whole way through because, again, it's designed to be a pop-up card. It has little points on it to show you where you would line it up with the middle of your card so that it would pop up in the center. But let's go ahead and let's just snip these little edges because, again, we want this to be an element on our Project Life card insert. Oops. Okay, so we've got our little happy birthday element. Now, one of the keys to Project Life is its pocket sizing. You will have 4x6, 4x3, and 4x4, as well as 2x2 openings traditionally found in Project Life. And those will either be going landscape or they'll be going portrait. So those are just some different elements that you will find. And so I have got paper cut. This is cut to 4x6, and it is from our really fun, let me turn this over for just a second. This is our It's My Party paper stack, and it's 12x12, which makes it perfect for Project Life and cutting down into equal dimensions of 4x4, 4x3, and 4x6. So it's perfect. And it's got lots of really fun images and designs, and there's 4 sheets of each, making it easy for you to do multiple layouts and themes, and it's just got real fun. It doesn't necessarily have to be birthday. Here you can just see the happy elements here and there for a day at the Science Center. Here you've got a great one. Maybe you had a day at the spa or the salon. And confetti doesn't necessarily have to be birthday. It can be New Year's or any other celebration. So look at the pink stars. Aren't those fun? Little cheerleading competition going on there. So look at that. So this one, oh, lots of pretty stuff that doesn't have to be birthday. So I love it when they, have an element of birthday on one side, but then the other side, I feel like I get more bang for the dollar that I spent. So that's that paper stack, and that's what I'm working with. And let's flip it back over because it made a nice work surface for me. So we have this going on. And we've got our little birthday element. Now for these two cards, what I simply used is I used our grid cards. And these are sold in a stack of 50. And they're great to work with because they are a grid. So they have little faint lines on them, which makes it easy for you to line up strips of paper if you're working with strips. Makes it easy to line up stamps. It makes it easy for journaling. Plus they're just all pre-cut, pre-done, and ready to go. And they're really inexpensive. So you can just drop them in. So let's grab 2 of those. We're going to work with those. And then the other thing that I have is I have another piece that is 4x6 that's cut. And this is our Whisper White. I'm also going to be working with Mint Macaron, Mint Macaron, Melon Mambo, and then these are just strips of paper from the actual pack. One of the benefits of being a Stampin' Up! Customer is that when you purchase from Stampin' Up!, you have access to all of the great color coordinating. So here are the basic black, the melon, and the mint coordinate with the colors in the designer paper. So let's set this off to the side just for a second so that we can assemble our pieces. So let's start first with the little strip, and we're going to just take and make that a little bit smaller. I could use a paper trimmer, but I just used my scissors. When I teach my classes, a lot of times I cut my elements at 1 inch, just because, again, I don't want to have to deal with all of the scraps and the leftovers, and then my customers can use trimmers and snips to make it smaller, adjust it a little bit. So we're just going to turn it over then and cut it. We have our 2 balloons, and I chose not to pop them up because they are going to be inside of a pocket, but you could have obviously used dimensionals or something. And then the other thing on this page here is I just simply used the Project Life journaling marker to add a little bit of line and the ribbons. And of course, true to style, I didn't totally prepare and don't have the marker in front of me. So that's 1 card right there. So now on this card, we're going to work with a stamp set, Party with Cake. And again, you don't have to stamp if you don't want to. You could just simply have added paper to this and then another smaller little photo. But again, I wanted to show you because I am a stamper and I do have stamps in my craft arsenal as well as all of the paper supplies. And I do like to create custom cards to meet my colors of my events and stuff like that. So this is Party with Cake. Lots of great greetings in it. It is what's called a clear mount stamp, so you'll need to use blocks with it. And we have It's Time to Celebrate with Cake, and that's a nice big one, and all 3 of them on 1 image. Our archival black ink, which is perfect and safe for scrapbooking. Now this one isn't going to touch any photos, but it's still nice to work with that archival ink. So we've got that, and I'm going to stamp up towards the top of this card. And I like to just rub my fingers around where I see the stamp. Careful not to rock a stamp. You want to go straight down. When you rock a stamp, sometimes then you can catch little images. You just want to go straight down, give it a nice firm pressure. And then we do have a little piece of, oops, and I got the wrong color going on here. Hold on a second. Let's flip this over. It's the same one on both sides. So we just flip this one over, and we're going to just add another little strip on here. So we've got that. And then the other one, the greeting that is in here, is just, oops. You would clean your stamps with Stampin' Mist if you're just beginning, water, paper towel, and a paper plate so that you can go ahead and clean them. Works great, but over time you'll want to invest in the Stampin' Mist. It kind of conditions at the same time. It's time to celebrate. So there, we've got that card done now as well. Now for this last piece, what we're going to do is just simply create a fun little banner with our 3-way banner punch. And what this does is it takes notches at 1 inch, 1.5 inches, and 2 inches. And you're simply just going to lay that, oops, let's open it up, Janet. You're just going to lay this in, give it a little press, and it does a nice, perfect little notch for you. And it's just step down, and so you just want to set your piece of paper into the channels. There we go. Okay. Famous last words. There we go. Sometimes I just have to shake my head and go, seriously, did that just happen, or is that really happening? Put that one in. So now we've got our 3 little notches. And you're just going to pick and choose the sides and the colors that you want to show. And I was going to go for bright. And you're just going to lay them one on top of the other, offsetting them just a little bit. Or again, whatever is visually pleasing to you. It's your project, and that's one of the nice things about crafting is that you get to make it your own. We'll take this one and we'll add it right here. And then we'll go back in here to make a wish, and we can easily then put a nice picture of someone blowing out their candle right here on this 4x6 card. And we'll add our little make-a-wish, just like that. And then we would go ahead and we would stick them all in their pockets. Let's bring this back in so you can see again the finished piece. So then you're just going to tuck them in their pockets, wherever the openings are. And then you'll have the ability to also then put photos on the back side for you. So again, it's great to quickly and easily create your own custom inserts using your craft stash, using your papers, your punches, your dies, your inks, your stamps, your markers, lots of different ways to use up all of that stuff that you have in your craft room. And the great news about using everything up that you have is then you get to go shopping for more. So thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to bringing you some more Project Life pages. Stop by and see me at remarkablycreated.com. Take care and God bless you.